Welcome to the online classes. We have discussed the chapters of the science of the class 9. In the previous lecture, we have to discuss the second chapter we have to revise here. And in the second chapter, the basic terms are force and laws of motion. Force and laws of motion. Force and laws of motion we have to discuss. So first we have to describe the definition of the force. In the previous lecture we have to discuss the definition of the force. That is, force is an external agent. Force is an external agent that changes the position of object or try to change the position of object. This is the basic definition of the force. It means we have a object that is to be placed on a simple ground. Suppose this is a simple object that is to be placed on the ground. If we placed an external force on the system, then this object, either it is in motion or it may not be in motion. What it means? It means, suppose this is a ground level and we are applying a force on it. Suppose this is a force. We are applying on the object at a particular point where the force is to be applicable. That point is to be known as point of application. Point of application. Point of application is the point where the force is acting at that particular point, and this point is known as point of application, and the force that is to be applicable at that particular point. Suppose this force is F Newton, this is 5 Newton, and this 5 is known as magnitude, and this is unit of force, and this arrow represents the direction of force. Direction of. These are the basic terms that is to be applied on the object that is to be placed on the ground. If this ground is to be perfect smooth, this is a smooth surface. And there is a rough surfaces, that is also a force that is to be added up in this system, and this force we have to study in the next classes, but here only we have to discuss forces only, because all the surfaces in the classes of 9th syllabus, that all the surfaces are perfectly smooth, because if this surface is to be rough surfaces, then rough surfaces is not including in the systems. Why the systems is not including the rough surfaces? And the rough surfaces are basically the surfaces edges on which the systems that can be created on this particular instance. We are only taking the consideration of the rough surfaces because rough surfaces has no forces. That forces is known as fixed forces. We have not countable in the systems because if we are adding the rough surfaces, one external force is add up in the system, and this external force when add up in the system, this creates new types of FVDs that is to be generated by the systems. Hence we have to only analysis the basic force.